Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a love tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on what I see coming for you through the cards. So I'm going to begin with clearing out the energy first with some sage, and then I'll do a quick little prayer to tune into your name and keep away anything negative out of the reading. And then afterwards I'll begin shuffling. I do have the information you gave me, so the photo and the person's name. So I will go over that during the reading. So let's start clearing out the energy, hun. All right. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels to reveal to the client that I'm giving a reading to now. Reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to spirit, so any healing, guiding messages from spirit, I am open to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have some crystals here. I'm using rose quartz, strawberry quartz, and then fluorite for deciphering what is the right decision or what's not the correct decision, or just more clarity with confusion. And then angel light, which I like using it just to call upon the angels to assist more. So I'm going to start shuffling now, hun. So I'm gonna go back to have the photo here. I'd like to know about my love life in general and this person. How can I track love, heal myself, and what kind of qualities I should look for. Awesome. Alright, so let's start shuffling here. Okay. I have your name and his name in my head. Alright, so if I feel like I need to pull more cards, I will do so. So this spread focuses on this section, will focus on more like what you're feeling, what's going on with you. This card's supposed to focus on the overall outcome of it, or the overall actual truth of it. And then this side obviously is supposed to represent his perspective of the situation, what he's thinking, what he thinks about love, things like that. All right. All right. So there's actually a lot going on with him. So that's one thing. And then with you, there's that just sense of losing hope. But we'll get into that. If anything, I'll pull out a couple more cards to focus on what you should um, focus on to then allow it to be attracted into your life. Okay, so on a perspective of an overall focus on this situation, like love situation, I don't feel like he's the one or he's for you. I don't see that he's wanting to make anything happen. So I know you did say at some point you didn't want a relationship, and I think the cards are obviously confirming that. It seems to me that's not what he's focusing on. That's not what direction he wants to take. Okay. Um, it seems to me as well, with him, there's something going on with him where he recently went through some form of transition. I don't know, with the past relationship or a certain situation in his life. It just seems like there's a lot going on with him and a lot going on with the concept of justice. So that means like, fairness, speaking one's truth. So he basically has a lot of stuff that he still needs to resolve. So that's probably the reason why he's not ready for a relationship, or he's not ready for the concept of love. He's kind of like in a different place in his life right now, and he just doesn't want to focus on that. Um, and it seems to me that there was a transition that occurred that, or it's occurring where he just wants to focus on that. Like he wants to focus on a different actual um, certain situation in his life. So that's kind of not in his cards right now, in his path. He's not focused on love or focused on a relationship because he has things that he needs to resolve in regards to that transition that's either occurring now or recently or future prospects, but it's more of something I feel like that's happened in the past already, and it's dragged with him and he has to resolve it, or he's focusing on that right now, using his own strengths now just to resolve that. So that could be like not in the air anymore, or you just, that could be like there's a solution for it already, like he just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So I don't know if it's like a past relationship with somebody or a certain person or a certain situation, but there's something about justice. So for me, dealing with legal situations, it could be speaking one's truth against another person, or a situation with probably his family or his household, or a past relationship. But there's some gooey stuff that he needs to resolve, and he's definitely on a different vibration than you right now. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Okay. So it's kind of like, I don't see that coming for you. I don't see him being in your path. And then with you, obviously, there's that sense of like not having hope towards it. And I feel like your intuition knows as well. I feel like you have that gut feeling where it's not going to really happen. But it's hard when you're dealing with your intuition, but then you deal with your emotional side where you're like, oh, I like him, I'm attracted to him, or whatever it is. But it's kind of your gut feeling is like giving you that actual answer. And I feel like you know it already, but it's like hard for you to really accept it because of the attraction you have towards him. Um, Obviously, you got this card, which represents something that's not going to come, something that's not going to happen. And also for me, it could represent you thinking maybe if it does happen, it'll just be a slow process, or maybe I could just wait and it'll take some time and I could have patience with this or whatever. But then again, it shows that perspective as well, where you're like, maybe I should rethink this, reevaluate this. And I think you're right on that. The hermit's coming through for you in the sense like, you're right. Rethink this, reevaluate it, as I do feel like he's on a totally different vibration yet than you, not going to come across your path. If anything, it'll be a kind of thing where maybe you guys will just stay as friends. Um, but I don't feel like he's looking for that right now. So I'm going to pull out a couple more cards in regards to him. And this card, usually when it's upward, it means that he's willing to make something happen. You know, he's willing to go after something and wanting an outcome. But the fact that's reversed, it means that he's not willing to go after that. Like, unfortunately, he's not willing to focus on this right now or making this happen. Okay. You have a lot of things coming for you, so it's like it's not going to work out either way. Let's say if you did want to get involved, it wouldn't work out because you have a lot of things coming for you. You're gonna be heading a different direction than him. His direction's different, and yours is gonna be different. So it's like you guys are gonna be going different ways. So either way, you guys will not be in that same vibration to make anything happen. Okay. Yeah, he has something going on with himself that he still hasn't resolved. There's a certain decision or a certain situation where he needs to work on it, but he's not because he's either avoiding it or he's not thinking about it or he's brushing it off. So everything I'm talking about is something in his personal life. I don't know if he opens to you up about his personal life, but there's something where he's kind of putting on the back burner because he doesn't want to think about it right now, or he's like putting it behind him, like he's avoiding it something. He's avoiding something and he's kind of brushing it off. But he needs to like start working on it or he needs to start doing something about it. So it's something that was due to a transition that's affected him and he basically has to work on himself. So you're heading a different direction, very positive one. He has some blockages he needs to work on in his actual personal life that if that doesn't get resolved, it's going to be hard for him to even attract love. But either way, I don't feel like he's that kind of person right now to want anything like that for some time. So it doesn't mean that he doesn't like you, because I do feel like he feels like you're genuine and he enjoys your company. But I just don't feel like, some people are just not thinking about that. They're just not thinking about that. And that's kind of what I'm getting from him. All right. So I'm gonna now pull out. I'm gonna clear this out and pull out cards in regards to possible new love for you or a possible clarity on what kind of person, what kind of qualities you should be looking for. I'm going back to and I'm going to pull out 3 cards from my Angel Tarot, which I love working with. Oh, the card just kind of flew out for you here. Ooh, another card flew out for you, hon. You have a lot of cards. Alright, so here we go. right, so let's focus on here. All right, so definitely as I tune into the energy of the love situation and the qualities, as I tune into your energy, I do feel like your intuition is definitely very strong. As your guides are saying, your intuition is leading you towards the right love. So the things that get removed or the things that are just not working out, it's happening for a reason, because that's not the right love for you. That's not the right path for you. There's obviously a delay due to the universe just allowing this to cook in the oven, so that when the timing, that the timing's right, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like, let's say if you would meet the person that's meant for you, the timing wouldn't be right now. So that's why they're saying there's a reason why there's a delay. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this intuition card, the High Priestess. For me, that represents the concept of intuition, all balance, and knowing that it's like everything's in the right place. All is happening for a reason right now. Okay, I know you get that feeling of being confused, or when it comes down to love, that concept of knowing of what is love, and how am I going to find that love, and what kind of love am I looking for? Yes, it could be hazy for you to understand and know what you want out of it, but your guides are kind of saying that it'll just happen naturally. It will just happen naturally. I am feeling as well. I know you're this is focused on love, but what's interesting is I do feel like um you enjoy being by yourself too. So it's strange. I know you're probably used to just being on your own. I just feel like you've gained a lot of strength with the concept of just being you and enjoying yourself, that you're okay to be alone too. So um I feel like you have those moments where, like, yeah, I want someone. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Maybe I don't. I rather just deal with myself than not deal with another personality, but I do feel like your guides are saying you are ready, but I am feeling the delay is because I feel like a lot of things are going to happen with you very soon. As the three tarot cards that I got here, which is the Ace of Fire, which represents concept of a new opportunity coming your way, so something career advancement or a change in your life is going to happen very soon, with like something financially, or a job, or a new opportunity somewhere else, or there's definitely some form of new opportunity that's going to be coming your way, and your guides are wanting you to embrace it. I just feel like you're going to have still some time where it's going to be all about you for some reason, and it's all part of your expansion. Okay, the next card I have here is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, again referring to the Hermit, reevaluating, rethinking, and then also being successful in some form of maybe a self-employment, something entrepreneur-like. There's just this concept where you're really going to be with yourself these next couple of months, or this new year, and you're going to be enjoying life like on your own. You're going to be enjoying life with yourself and just really enjoying everything around you. You're going to be in an emotionally good place this new year that's happening right now. And then the next card is Page of Earth, which says good news about financial matters. Again, something about a new opportunity, wanting to do something more challenging and new area of study. So there's something maybe that's going to change with that. You're going to be embarking on a new journey. So keep that in mind as I see that's coming through. And that is one of the reasons why there's a delay happening with this, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening with you. Okay. And in regards to this for me represents that concept of being held back from love at times, or feeling like you want it then you don't. So this whole concept of like the Devil reversed, the Tower, all these things, it makes me feel that holding back that you get from it at times. And then the Chariot represents the concept of, in the end, you take control of your life. This is your life. You can make anything happen. You can manifest whatever you like. So, but in regards to the concept of what qualities you should look for in a man, what I am picking up is, I feel like the person that you're going to attract in your life he's going to have a very masculine energy to him. That's what I'm picking up. And he's going to be very much into providing responsibility, and the concept of if you do your best, everything will come out in the right way, So he's going to be somebody ambitious, somebody of a hard work. I feel like he's going to be a hardworking person. the only thing which I find very interesting, but it's the point of it. You're obviously spiritual, but this person's not gonna be as spiritual as you, but that's what's gonna make him be drawn to you. I know that you guys are gonna meet in some way due to some gathering. So for me is like a gathering. I don't know if it's in like a friends gathering or like an event or a convention or something like that, but it's going to be due to you guys talking about a certain topic or something like that, about a spiritual topic, or just, I know for a fact it's going to be an encounter in like an event or a group gathering, but it's like something that has to do with, like, you weren't looking for it, it just happens. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like the qualities, I can't tell you what kind of qualities you should look for. It's more of what's going to be attracted to your energy. And I feel like what's going to be attracted to you is going to be like opposites attract. So that's for me what's going to happen with you. And but in a beautiful way, you're going to be like transforming him. You're going to make him feel more open and receptive to the concept of intuition and things like that. So um it's going to be kind of like a beautiful thing. You're going to change him and transform him. But that qualities I'm seeing is somebody who's going to be a provider, somebody who's going to be masculine, very masculine, and also someone who's going to be a hard worker. So there's that quality masculine energy I'm picking up. So keep that in mind, everything I'm telling you. And it's kind of funny. The reason why you haven't been able to find love either, you guys are saying, is because you're picking the wrong guys. Your guys are telling me, or you're being drawn to kind of not the right. You're being drawn to the guys that won't be able to spiritually grow with you. Okay, that's kind of like what I'm picking up with that. So it's like the concept of a soulmate, somebody who could spiritually grow with you, and then that you both learn from each other. And unfortunately, this person is not willing to learn from you. Like I'm not gonna say his name, but he's not willing because he's on a different path and he's in a different vibration. I do see you meeting your soulmate. So for me, it's going to be somebody that you both see each other's shadows and you guys work on it with each other. And it's kind of going to be a transformative thing, more for him than you. But it's going to make you feel more grounded. He's going to ground you more, and he's going to make you feel more um, balanced. So know that, okay? And so that is what I'm picking up on. And on a healing aspect, it's more of just allowing yourself to know that there's no right or wrong in the concept of what love is, or what love's supposed to be. Love is different for everyone, and love changes too in every relationship. So it's a kind of thing where you just have to be open and receptive and allow it to just happen naturally, as it always does. It always happens naturally. No force, no chasing, nothing. It just happens naturally, your guides are saying. So I'm gonna leave you with that, hun. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading, as it was a pleasure, as I see a lot of things coming your way. I see you embarking on a new journey, so a new path. So um, yeah, I hope you had a very happy new year. It was a pleasure. I'm here for you if you ever need me, hon. And lots of love your way and many blessings. Bye now.